All right, good morning, good people. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, first and foremost. And if you're a subscriber, God bless you. If you're not a subscriber, the big man needs you to subscribe ASAP. Listen, let's talk about this issue, a bad Filipino. Some people say, I got some comments from some people say, big man, yeah, a Filipina is this, that, and the third, but why you bashing the women back in the States? It's okay to look for something better, but you ain't got to talk bad about the women back in the States. Okay, let's have an idiot conversation. And I truly mean an idiot conversation. Because first and foremost, if by now you don't understand that what you got back in the States is not really a woman, then you got issues. Okay? And number two, if you haven't gotten up off the couch and come to another place in Southeast Asia to explore what real women is like for centuries, you got issues. You need to stop leaving comments on anybody's vlog about anything. Okay? Now, here we go. You say, don't say bad about the women back, particularly in the States. Well, let me tell you something. One thing about being a winner, one thing about being progressive is that you can recognize what you're dealing with. You can recognize the situation. You can adjust to the situation. You can call a spade a spade, okay? You can see what the conditions are and you can act accordingly, right? That's a matter of maturity to be able to recognize what things are. Now, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go and look at women in the States, for example. Now, I'm not going to say all women are like this. No, all women in the Philippines are the superb, are the best. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, if you would take more than the average number of women in the USA, number one, their main goal in life is to get what they can get for themselves. Number two, they don't feel like they need a man. Why? Because number one, if you're black and you know anything about your history, she has been indoctrinated in her culture from slavery that you are only an asset to her for certain purposes only. Okay? What do you mean, big man? What do you mean? How you say that she's been indoctrinated from slavery? Her culture is a slave mentality, same as yours. Slave mentality. That's her culture. And her culture from generations was that if she was nice looking and the master or one of the people that worked on the plantation wanted her, and if you was her man, she'd put your ass out of that cabin and she let that white man come in there and sleep with her. She run you so far away if he didn't want you around till you couldn't smell her poop. Okay? Because why? If the master came in there and slept with her and poked her, then he was gonna give her what? Blankets, extra food. He was gonna be kind to her, etc., etc. Because he wanted what? He wanted that oil change. If the master thought that matching her with another black slave would make him a bigger, stronger slave, that's what he did. He matched her. He had slaves he had going around just sleeping with the women till they got pregnant to make him bigger, stronger slaves. So, my dear friends, what does that mean? Her culture has let her be aware that this man, this black man, is only of a certain value to her. And she can dispose of him at her will. She can get rid of him at her will. Even when slavery was over, today, my friend, if you got a black woman in your house today, I bet you $1 to a donut, she has either threatened or have called the police on you. Why? It's her slave mentality. She knows she called the white man go do what? Take you out of that house. Why? That's what he's been doing for generations. Why would she call a white man knowing that that's what he would do? Because that's her mentality. That's her mindset. Ninja, you got to go. And I know how to get you out of here. I'll call a white man on you. I'll call a popo on you. I know how to get you out of here. And she got that leverage over you in your house 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Tell me what kind of respect she got for you if that's the way she thinks. Tell me what kind of relationship can you have with a woman that don't have respect for you. I'm going to tell you, when a woman show you that she don't respect you, bro, you better get as far away from her as you possibly can, because that is the most dangerous creature on the face of the earth. A black woman who shows you she got no respect for you. Get your toes a pumping. You don't believe me? You go back and check the history, check how things work for yourself. I ain't got to tell you. Don't take it from me, right? Go back and check it out for yourself. If she disrespects you, if she done it once, she gonna do it again. And it's gonna get worse and worse. And eventually, she gonna do something that's very, very detrimental to you. It's gonna be very, very harmful to you. Why? Because she has no respect for you, and her boundaries of what she's gonna do is unlimited. Oh, you say, what you mean she ain't got no respect? She'll cuss you out in front of people? Talk to you like a dog, like you a child? That's usually the first outward sign that she ain't got no respect. She'll talk to you like a dog in front of any and everybody. And if you let her, she'll do it repeatedly. If she does it and you punch her in the mouth, you're going to jail. Why would you punch her in the mouth? Because you felt disrespected. And if you ever feel disrespected, know you're sleeping with the enemy. So, it's the norm because of the culture. It's the norm because the black woman that you're dealing with, that you're saying don't talk bad about, she don't give a damn about you. She don't give a damn about you. And today, she'd rather have another one of them handkerchief, scarf wearing head, strong, independent sisters laying up in the bed with her than you anyway. When she feel like having your tool, then she'll come get you. But other than that, who she want to spend her time with, who she want to be friends with, who she want to giggle and laugh with, who she want to enjoy herself with, is really another woman. Why? Because she thinks or she wants to be what you supposed to be, a man. And the sad part about it is that you've given up your manhood to get along with her. You've given up your manhood just so you can say that this is your woman. You've actually given up your manhood because otherwise you couldn't get along with her. And she know you gave up your manhood because it's all the way back in her culture that you were stripped of your manhood by the white man in front of her. And that's what she wants beside her. The one that can be controlled, manipulated. See what I'm talking about? Look how she raised her kids. Look at how she raised. Look at all the kids, the 19, 20-year-old, 17-year-old, 15-year-old black kids in the USA being shot down like dogs by each other. By each other. Now, let me ask you a question. Who's raising those kids? Who's teaching those kids? Why is those kids doing that kind of thing? Why those kids don't know? You think a kid don't know better than being a Kia? What they call them, the Kia kids or the Kia gang? You think? I'm really getting pissed because this chicken is jumping up here eating my peppers. Psst, psst. Do you think she don't know her kid is out there doing this stuff? And if she don't know, why don't she know? Because she too busy trying to be the man of the house. Me, I've always blamed her for the downfall of the black youth. I've always blamed, and I can prove it. I can prove it. I can prove it. Okay? I can prove it. The woman is like she is, the black girl is like she is, because there's an absence of the black man. The man makes the woman. The little girl, the man makes her into a woman. But he's absent. So she becomes what? She becomes the image of the mama that's in a constant battle with the mama. She becomes that person as she grows up. Then I'm not saying that she becomes like her mama. She becomes worse than her mama. Okay? She becomes worse than her mama. So, good people, understand when I tell you that a bad Filipina is better than anything you go get on the other side. Understand, good people, that when I tell you something about the women, especially, I'm speaking particularly to the black male in the USA. When I tell you that you better off without her, I got facts to prove it. I got history to prove it. Oh yeah, there's some exceptions. There are definitely some exceptions. Okay? And there's some black women out there that is tremendously exceptional. You see? But you can't get close to them. You can't find them. The average man can't get close to them. The average guy, you ain't got a chance to find her. You ain't even got a chance to find her. Okay? Because only thing you gonna be stuck with is a hood rat. That's all. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. That's what you gonna be stuck with. Unless you get on that plane and you come somewhere in Southeast Asia and find out, number one, you gotta find out what a woman is really like. See, most of you guys think, because she got a big butt and a bad attitude, you understand that that's a woman. That's a good woman, you see? And the oil change is good. Man, it's far from that, bro. It's far from that. You know? It's far from that. Raise your expectations. Raise your expectations, okay? All you people talking about, don't say bad about the sisters back in you. Raise your expectations. Try to be a winner for a change. Try to get your manhood back for a change. Come here, Southeast Asia, and understand what a woman is like and what a woman really does. You don't even know what a woman really does, you know? You don't really know. You really don't, you know? You see, you really don't. You need to come and learn because you haven't been exposed to it. Your culture has denied you of that. You need to sue the United States for denying you the opportunity to know what a woman is really like in your lifetime because they enslaved you and they changed your women into a different kind of creature other than a woman, and you have never experienced what a woman is really like. You had to go to Southeast Asia to find out what a woman is really like. And then once you go all around the world, you'll find out that they are a variation of what you're going to find in Southeast Asia. Okay? But what you got in the USA, nah, that ain't no woman. Anytime somebody's supposed to be a woman and want to be a man, want the same rights as you, want the same this as you, want to be treated the same as you, something wrong. That don't add up. That definitely do not add up. Because how you going to be a woman and yet you want to be the same as a man? Don't add up. There's a conflict there. There's a conflict there. You'll get on the bottom or you'll get on the top. Tell me which one. Listen, I'm trying to get 5,000 subscribers. Here's another thing I'm going to put at the end of this video. There is a vlogger out there. He made such a big stink when I had a medical emergency about not having international health care. I'm not ignorant. I'm not a fool. Okay? I knew about international health care. Wasn't an option for me. But not being a fool, I investigated it more while after my incident. Let me tell you something. That vlogger who raised all this sand about international health care, somebody need to go slap him in his mouth for spreading fictitious, bogus crap. Okay? Because I'm going to tell you right now, anybody who get international health care, you're going to pay $1,000+ a month, right? 1,000 US a month, plus whatever your medical expense is, you got to pay that in order for them to pay you a portion of it back. Okay? And that's everyone that I done went through about 15 of them. I got all the information, what they agreed to insure me for, how much, what, and how it works. Every last one of them say, you pay, show us what you paid, and a portion of that we'll pay you back. Oh, really? And this idiot is jumping up telling people, if you can't have health care when you get here, you don't need to come here. I want everybody to ask Mr. Sunshine to please display his international health coverage so that we all could get on that bandwagon. Because of course he's making money from his YouTube and he's getting a residual from his insurance. But let's see how much he's paying on his international health care plan. Ask Mr. Sunshine, what does his international plan cost? If the Joker got one, ask him how much it costs. One thing for sure and two for certain, I won't mislead you. I won't misguide you. I won't say stuff to get clicks. And I damn sure ain't gonna lie to you. Okay? But some people out there will do all the above. They will do all the above to get that $3,000 US check every month for putting out phony YouTubes. Okay? Listen, God bless, take care, and you help other people from the bottom of your heart. You're truly what? Helping yourself. Okay? Don't forget, if you're a subscriber, I love you. If you're not a subscriber, you need to get busy. Hit that button.